Hi everyone, it's a pleasure to be part of Developers Live 2024 and good to see you all join us. My name is Shruti. I'm part of InDesign product team and I'm here to share the plans for InDesign ecosystem for 2024. This year we are focusing on three key pillars. First is core capabilities, something which impacts our community and they care deeply about, because it improves their day-to-day workflows in InDesign. Second is generative AI. In InDesign, it is a vehicle to boost creativity, simplify workflows, and make ideation much easier. Under this initiative, we are bringing the power of generative AI in InDesign through various features. Third is collaboration. InDesign users have a complex collaboration workflow with multiple stakeholders. Our intention is to modernize these workflows for our users by investing in key collaboration themes. So let's get started. Under core capabilities, while there are many features that we are working on, today I want to highlight the top 10 features we plan to ship this year. First, of course, is the UXP enhancements. As most of you are aware, and Padma also touched upon it, we enabled UXP scripting and plugin support last year, and we have seen encouraging engagement from this community. This year, we have planned for 3 enhancements based on the feedback received from you through various channels. First is GUID support, second, support for flyout menus, and third is persistent memory storage across variations. In our breakout session, which will happen in about 20 minutes, we will take a deeper dive into each of these features, what are the benefits, and for you as well as for your end users. Please be sure to join that session and learn about these features, and you can also ask any questions, give us feedback related to this. Next is a very highly requested feature for InDesign. It is a capability to open and edit PDF files in InDesign. For those users who have lost their original InDesign file or maybe received PDF files from their clients to modify, it has been a painful process to make any changes in InDesign. However, with this new feature, users can now open and edit InDesign created PDF files with just a single click. Already available in InDesign Beta app, you can try this feature today and share your feedback with us. While the beta version is available, we will continue to invest in improving the feature to achieve better visual fidelity and editability after the conversion process. Yeah. Next, I want to talk about settings and preferences. Users can easily set up a new instance of InDesign by exporting settings from an existing instance and importing onto a new instance. Another way this feature delivers value is by enabling easy restoration of preferences and settings from a previously saved file. You can also share such settings with other users who can seed their instances of InDesign with those preferences and settings. So it's a very easy setup for those users. I'm happy to share that this feature is already available in the latest version of InDesign. If you have not done so, please go ahead and try it today. As part of empowering the digital publishing workflows, we have enabled password protection in Publish Online. What this means is that you can now restrict access to your Publish Online documents. You can simply set up a password, share it with those users whom you want to give the access, and only they will be able to access the document. This enables a lot of enterprises and users who follow certain security policies which does not allow for sharing documents without such security restrictions. So it is a major unlock for many of our digital publishers. This is another feature which is already available in latest InDesign, so you can very well go ahead and try if you haven't done so. Coming to contextual taskbar, similar to what Saurav just spoke about, this brings the most relevant actions on an item right in front of the user where the user is actually working. The focus continues to be on the item. However, this delivers a much better experience It gives you ease of use and efficiency to our users. And specifically for our new users, they can easily discover the most relevant actions they can take on an item. This year we shipped this feature with text to image feature, but it will soon be extended to other non-Gen AI features in InDesign. Next on the list is a highly requested feature on our user voice, which is MathML support in InDesign. Today, this can be achieved with inefficient workarounds, which make subsequent edits slow and time-consuming. However, with this capability, users will be able to directly ingest MathML and render corresponding math expressions on the InDesign document they are working on. Post-ingestion, user would be able to edit the MathML and apply basic styling like color and font size. A very important thing to note here is that this lays a very solid foundation to extend support of native editing of math expressions in InDesign in future. Next item on our list is history panel. Again, it was a very highly requested feature on our user voice. Both Illustrator and Photoshop have this feature available, and now it comes to InDesign as well. What history panel allows is a visual access of all the actions you have taken on a document in the current session. And it enables executing multiple redos and undos in a single click. Along with easy navigation, this panel also allows users to create a new document from a specific state. And a typical use case of this capability is that you want to create variations of the same document, do some comparison later on, etc. This feature is planned to be released in the next release of InDesign. And if you cannot wait to try this feature, head over to InDesign pre-release as it is already available there. Changing case in InDesign has been traditionally done either through the styles or through the type menu. However, many users have requested that this workflow should be improved, especially in those scenarios when they want to make those changes in bulk. So that's why we are coming up with these enhancements. So we have enhanced the Find Change dialog. In the text tab of Find Change dialog, you can opt to change case under the Change Format option. Or if you love grep, new case modifiers are going to be supported there. So you can build your expressions and queries based on that. Similar to history panel, these enhancements are also available in pre-release today. So you can try, and it will be soon available in the main release as well. And in the interest of time, I will quickly touch upon the next two features. As part of making our digital workflows stronger, we plan to enable publishing the documents on non-Adobe server, which means that users would be able to export the packages for their publish online documents and publish on the server of their choice. We have also delivered on few accessibility enhancements, and we will continue to deliver on these. We are focusing on the most requested user asks in this. All right. Now let's quickly talk about the next pillar. The earlier 10 features were around core capabilities. Now we can talk about the generative AI features that are either delivered or upcoming in InDesign. Many of you may already be aware that text to image feature is available as a beta in InDesign. You can quickly create unique and beautiful images directly inside InDesign with the text to image generator, which is powered by Firefly. So it is available both through context taskbar and the text to image panel. And this feature empowers easy ideation. And as the quality improves, it would also enable the generation of final assets right within InDesign. As I mentioned earlier, it is already available in InDesign. So please go ahead and try the feature and share your feedback with us. Sorry. So another Firefly-enabled feature is Generative Expand. Generative Expand gives users the power to seamlessly expand any image. Say you are working on a design which is still evolving, and due to changes in the layout, the asset or the image that you had does not fit the image frame anymore. So instead of struggling with stretching or messing up the aspect ratio of the image, you can simply use generative expand. The empty space which is there in the image frame, it is going to be generated with AI generated content, and that will naturally blend with the existing image, making it a very seamless experience for you. Finally, under generative AI, it's a very interesting use case. This feature allows users to select any kind of shape or stroke on the canvas and create photorealistic or even artistic effects with simple text prompts. This can allow you to personalize the design and create unique shape designs in just a few clicks. For example, you can see on the screen, I have a chess knight, and using generative effects, I have produced a very detailed and precise effect on the shape. And it looks like that the chess knight was actually carved out of a jade stone. Finally, on to our third pillar, um, which is collaboration. Cloud Documents is the first feature under that pillar. So we recently shipped Cloud Documents beta in InDesign, which essentially lays foundation for designer to designer collaboration workflows. As the name suggests, users can now save and access their documents in the cloud. The documents would be synced to all of their devices. Users can share cloud documents with other users and invite them to edit the same document. And this is the first step for enabling the live co-editing in InDesign. All changes which are being done on the document are auto-saved, and users can view and manage the versions of the document. This is again available as a beta in InDesign. You can try it today. And finally, we can talk about copy collaboration. Copy collaboration is essentially targeted to enable designer to editor workflow, where the designer can assign stories to specific users to edit. It's similar to InCopy, and these capabilities would provide a seamless collaboration experience, and it will be available via web. We did a private beta for this project some time back and have been investing to deliver a public beta soon for this feature. Yeah, so this is the overall roadmap that I just shared, and few items which we could not cover. But yes, stability and architectural modernization are something that we continue to invest on. And I hope if there are any questions, etc., feel free to ask them. That's it from my side.